Well, everybody, it is Friday, April 16th, believe it or not. And Ken, we are literally just a few days away now from our 10-day flat rate challenge.
Woohoo! I am looking forward to it. The next working day is when it starts. So we'll start Monday at 2 p.m. Eastern. It'll go every day, and I am so looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and I look forward to sharing a lot of things that will help dealers that are there.
Yeah, it's so exciting. I mean, what people haven't seen is all like they see us on these, kind of live streams, but they don't really see the work that we do behind the scenes or that we're doing with other dealers, etc. And it's very exciting for me to know that we're going to bring this to more people thanks to the live stream than ever before, right? So, and one thing I want to bring up for everybody that is tuned in here today, because this is a live stream, you can actually post questions and comments. So look for that comment box if you're watching us on LinkedIn, or if you're on Facebook in our group, or even on YouTube. Just post your comments and questions. For example, some of the things that we love to hear about are, where are you from? What are you doing this weekend? What are you doing today? What gets you excited about the office equipment space? Anything that you want to be able to post, you can do it there. And one of the things I want to do, speaking of sharing, let's see if I can share my screen here. I want to send a big shout out to my friend John Alfred Husted, who is actually in Norway. And he posted yesterday to be able to share that he's going to be joining the live stream challenge. And as you can see, a little glimpse of that map down there below, that this is now, officially a global event, that we have people from every imaginable, country. And as we were joking about yesterday or 2 days ago in our sneak peek, is that I guess we're missing Antarctica and South America for continents, right? So
that's it.
I would love it if we could get them both. I'm not holding my breath on Antarctica, but you never know, right?
That's right. You don't know. Things could change.
Yeah. So if there are any office equipment dealers that are located in Antarctica servicing some of those science remote posts, I would love to hear from you. Hey, the other thing I want to do, Ken, is just introduce the idea of some of the guests that we're going to be having coming up. So let me pull that up. Really super excited about this because, again, even our guests are, from around the world, right? Jean-Louis Desal is someone that I've worked with on several occasions through the Managed Print Services Association and their version of that that they're doing in Europe. And they are breaking some ground there. I was privy to a meeting with Jean-Louis, I don't know, it must have been probably 8 or 9 months ago now. And Jean, you can correct me if I'm wrong, which we were actually talking about success stories with the flat rate model. And there was a couple of dealer people that were on the call. One of them actually is a guest of ours as well. And you can see Bernardi Christophe, who was also in France and services actually a lot of the Caribbean market with sort of flat rate models. So very fascinating people to talk about some of their success stories. And I was really intrigued. I won't give away the whole story, but I was really intrigued listening to Bernardi about how he has actually capitalized in the Caribbean on this model. So quite fascinating. And of course, everybody knows Jeff Bendix, Bendix Imaging. What's up, Jeff? I have worked with this guy for so many years and so many initiatives, and he's always breaking new ground. And he was one of these guys that many, many years ago actually started offering converged services, right? So technology services beyond just managed print. And at that time, he was a bit of an oddity, if you will, because people just did not see it. It was an investment, took a lot of time and effort. Obviously early on, not necessarily followed up by the revenues. And Jeff's going to share his story on one of the days about how converged services and technology services really transformed his business. And that's really what this whole thing is about. This flat rate challenge is to help dealers to transform their businesses, right, Ken? Some of them might be for managed print, but they might be for other things.
Well, and that's exactly right. Is we're trying to help dealers see that there is a better way to secure their relationship with a client, to restore the profitability back to service that needs to be there. It just has so many positive impacts. And there's there's obviously a learning curve involved, and that's part of why we're here. There are going to be some challenges along the way, and we're here to help. But also, there's just so much potential and so much opportunity. There's reasons why Marco does this. There's reasons why Dex does it. There's reasons why Novatech does it, why POA does it. They don't do it for no reason. They do it because it is such an opportunity to capitalize on your existing customer base.
Yeah, and when we're speaking about dealers that are doing it right, big shout out to Earl Everson, Elite Document Solutions. He'll be a guest on our sales and marketing day, and I have been absolutely loving watching him succeed in that Chicago market, growing in what is typically a pretty saturated market, coming out of the gate brand new and winning, right? So he'll be sharing some tips on the sales and marketing day for some of the things that that he's done, right? And certainly for anyone that is watching this today, we still have room for guests. We always have room for guests, right? So if you think for some reason you've got something to share that you think is going to contribute to this, obviously just reach out to Ken and I, and we'll see where we can kind of fit you in there, right? One of the reminders too, I know we showed this last time, but I really want to talk to this 9-step process because I think it's really important, and to get people thinking about approaching this almost as a new business unit, right? That it's not just delivering, Ken, this conversation you and I have had on numerous occasions, it's not just a different way to bill for Managed Print, right?
It is a whole different way. In fact, you could think about it almost starting with a plain sheet of paper and redesigning your company, and redesigning it not for today, but redesigning it for the future, so that as some of the threats that exist outside, and that includes the Pac-Man companies like Marco, they're going around trying to gobble up every market. But you have ink technology that's going to pose a threat to our existing model. There's just so many things that are happening, declining print volume. And so this is a way to just basically reinvent your company almost, to position it so you're protected for the future.
Yeah, absolutely. And what that really says too, Ken, and you've spoken about this before, is that this isn't for everybody, right? That there is some effort that is required to be successful with flat rate billing. And if you think it's just a billing mechanism, then it's probably not the right program, for your company. And if you're looking to get out of the business and sell to one of those Pac-Man company, then maybe this isn't the right thing either, right? That, we're well aware, eyes open, that this really is an opportunity for those that are looking to grow their businesses in 2021.
Yeah, I would agree. And again, like I said, I think about it, not just 2021. Yeah, but 2021 and on into the future, because this is basically, we're trying to help you future-proof your company.
Absolutely. Hey, let's have a quick peek at the agenda again. And so thrilled, because obviously none of this would be possible for all of our registrations that we have for all the dealers. The amount of money that we asked from you is how much, Ken? It's quite a bit.
It's free. We're going to give away a ton of knowledge, and it's all free.
Yes. And of course, nothing is free. And we couldn't have done that without the generosity of our sponsors, which you also see on the screen here for the agenda. So thank you to everybody. We're going to cover everything, different topic daily. So day 1, success stories. Day 2, winning assessments. Day 3, we move into sales and marketing musts. Day 4 is hardware and software. Day 5, we're going to get into service, because there's a lot of considerations there. Your area of expertise, Ken. Day 6, costing and quoting, pricing, very important. Day 7, contracts and financing, because obviously there are some differences and you got to be aware if they are. Day 8, upselling and PBRs, because as we mentioned, there's huge opportunity here for adding additional services, much like Jeff Bendix has done. Day 9, back office. This has to be administered in a different way. In many ways, it's easier, but easier still translates to different, and you've got to understand what that looks like. And day 10, converged services, because I'm a huge believer that what Flat Rate offers us as office equipment dealers, our channel, is this ability to have something that allows us to bridge that divide, right? To start being able to offering other things to, become stickier. Yeah, so 10 days, 1 hour a day, I guess, that is the investment on the part of all of the, the dealers that have registered, and for those that will continue to register today. And just let me check our comment section. Looks like I got one here. All right. Hey, Ken, good to have you in here. Sorry, you don't have to stay the whole time. That's the beauty of these live streams. We love having you come in and leave at your leisure. So definitely we'll keep in touch with you and make sure that you can, get some additional learning down the road.
So let's go ahead and while we're talking, let's go ahead and throw the registration links up there.
It's a good idea. Let me see if I can find it. Old man like me takes a little longer to do these things. There we go. It's in the chat, and I'll also put it up here in the banner. So if you are looking to register, if you're watching this video, you can write this down. And I'm pretty sure that both in LinkedIn and YouTube, at least, that link will be live in the chat forever. So you see it in the chat box, you can click it and make sure you get registered there. And we do have a benefit for registering. Obviously, there's a lot of them, but one of them, Ken, what are we giving away?
We're going to give away a $250 gift certificate on the last day for those that have been there and that are registered and that are in attendance. So somebody gets to win $250.
And that's not too bad for volunteering an hour of your day. Yeah, Ken's already told me I can't register, so I am out of the winning circle. That's all right. I can get gift cards elsewhere, but yeah, $250. So that'll be announced on the last day of the challenge. So you got to make sure that you're there. The other thing I want to point to, obviously, is the calendar link. If you want to talk to us, I mean, Ken and I are working with dealers today. So if you want to move faster than the 10-day challenge will allow you to do, you can just reach out to us. I'm going to get that link here. You can actually book a meeting with us. And the cool thing is that booking this meeting, you could be guaranteed the spot because we've actually already reserved, these spots for speaking with dealers just like you that will actually want to move forward on this. So make sure you check that out. And Ken, I'm really excited to be working with you. This has been a lot of fun so far, and I'm super thrilled to make sure that on Monday that we, our dealers and our sponsors, are doing everything we can to really revolutionize this industry. So thanks for everything you've done.
Oh yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I am looking forward. I'm looking forward to the challenge because I love talking to people and talking about this concept. I look forward to working with the dealers that choose to try to go a little further and faster. And I love to give back to the dealer community. The dealer community has been so good to us, and it's just an opportunity for us to give back.
Yeah, we are so blessed. When I talk to people about the Office Equipment Channel, oftentimes people think that it's a very boring space, but as challenges like this show and our experience and friendships with so many in the industry over the years, right? This is not a boring space. It is filled with wonderful people. And like you, I'm excited to give some back. So thank you very much. And with that, everybody, make sure you have a fantastic weekend. I know, Ken, you're probably going to do a little gardening. And as I mentioned before we got on the live stream today, I'm going to be doing a little bit of work with some gravel. I'm not very good at physical labor, so we'll see how that goes. If anyone's got any gravel tips, make sure I'm making a little bit of a driveway space. Make sure that you message me. So have a fantastic weekend, and we will see everybody Monday at 2 p.m. Eastern for the first day of the 10-day challenge.
2 p.m. Eastern. We look forward to seeing everybody.
Woohoo!